Well, guys, I know that you didn't come to listen to me and these guys talk theory. You came to watch a battle, and it is time for game number 1 of the PUBG America series to kick off. I'm going to turn it over to the beautiful voices of Matcham and Cammy D. Gentlemen, take it away.
Game number 1 for North America. I am Hype Cam. I cannot wait to see how this is going to go down. First blood for the year is going to be due any moment now. Plane path, what are we getting to start this thing off? Plane path is super simple, right? We're going to be going for more Skimeshki, nothing really to deep dive. I'm going to assume everybody, if you're here at the very start of the very first match, you know what this plane path means. Looking to see if there's going to be any odd drops coming out. Nothing really, but we are going to start following Rats, one of our newer teams with some familiar faces. Oh, Mime. Getting pretty close. Okay, yeah, he didn't realize how that vehicle was moving, so I think this is just a little bit of scouting, making sure that he crested the hill, see if he was going to have anybody shoot at him.
Yeah, really good job. They know that there's someone up here. And it's this weird thing of like, you know someone is in front of you, but you also know that they need to get into the circle. So it's a sense of like no, you go first. Are you going? Okay, then I can follow up. Wait, yes. This shared transition over the bridge, though, could give TD an opportunity to try and stop and take this fight. However, do you expect the team to willingly take a fight with the Sonics like 5 minutes into the game on game number 1 of the regional playoffs? That would be some gonads, and doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Drop is coming on in. Shrimsy hasn't spotted where the drop is actually going to be landing. It looks like it's going to be on the east side of Stallber if it hasn't, been dropped off already. But this is really good for LG. They're just farming a lot of kills. And Sonic's running into ADR territories. Drake gets a first knock onto Mime. Unsure if he's going to be able to finish that chest yet.
Oh, that read was so good. ADR taking down 2 members of Sonics. Greta the Goat is down right now, so they have to be careful. STK is back behind this, listening to everything that's going to be going on. That means the fact that Sonics are going to have to kind of regroup, step away. I think that they just have to call this one done. They cannot push this fortifications, but STK can.
Absolutely. Sonic should know that STK are coming up right behind them as well. So HWin, really good timing on trying to retreat on this. And this gives an opportunity for STK to take advantage of ADR sort of trying to clean up. Already a quick knock there.
Oh, and now we've got all the Kameshki teams having to move. HWin's going to find himself with some friends as Friendly Fire getting very, very close. So that means that we're going to start to see more of a fight for that center position. Luminosity, knowing exactly where this is going to be coming from, cannot commit, cannot step away, but it's going to be shoot to kill, trying to crest down the hillside. HWin is still alive through all of the chaos that has been going on.
How is this? This was a 4v4 and in a matter of seconds became a 1 versus 1. Yeah, Rats and Team Dynamic both had angles to sort of assist the destruction of Elevate and Yahoo. But now Punage with the bolt.
All right, let's take a look at the match leaderboard. Third Eye does indeed jump into the front with 18 total points. They got those kills. They got that placement. Rats and Orion coming in number 2 and number 3. And the thing that I love about this, Matt and Cameron, is that the top 3 teams after game number 1, the big 3 going into this, are 3 open qualifier teams. And it's time to see, will they win more? Y'all, game 2 about to kick off. I'm going to turn it over to you, gentlemen. Take it away.
We're going to be looking now at again, pretty simple plane path. It's going to be much more centralized than last time. So no Stallber shenanigans, but that just means that we could have some fun with Dave getting everything set up and ready to go.
Iron sights to try and deal with, but the circle. Enough about this.
Yeah. Chaos.
Yeah. I mean, at least Rats and FBI don't have to move as much this time.
Bridge camp's probably going to be a thing again and might be more practical to actually get some benefit from. Sonics look like they're going to be coming up along the cliff facing. They're going to stop, kind of scout out, make sure no bridge shenanigans are going to be happening in front of them. Looks like they've got the toys to do so, man. They've got some vision.
Yeah, wow. A couple 8Xs already. Really good for them to scout this one out. Notice that the bridge is more or less clear. There's always the risk of there being a trap, but they're only going to be wasting time if they try and wait any longer, so they're just going to send it at this point.
Getting ready to make that send across. Are they going to go ahead and make the full commitment into it? It looks like we did see Orion shift away. Bridge camps have now come apart. So let's hear a little bit about the expectations that are going to be going in for the year, what our teams are looking at.
Coming into the playoffs, I feel very excited. Obviously, Team Sonics has a great reputation in North America. We dominate a lot of the leagues, and it's just been a very long time since we've been able to play comp PUBG. You know, Dubai was our last event last year, so feels good to get into this new year, especially with the new coach. We're going to have that new approach. Very excited to showcase our talent.
New approach, new way to approach the game. Let's see how this is going to go. As they are, I would say, being respectful of this bridge, not wanting to lose members early like what happened last time. Sonics do opt into making a more hillside approach, so are going to leave the beach open. That might allow Shoot to Kill to make their cross, as it does look like Clemson is making a run in. Tokyo Manji Gang, the only harassers now for Shoot to Kill, as Sonics are going to find themselves pretty surrounded pretty quickly if they're not careful.
Good job from Tiggleton being the last guy remaining north with the angle onto Tiltown to deal some damage in return. They do unfortunately lose H-Win in the process. Tiggleton right now, he's waiting for the rest of his team to push up that hill. The timing on Tallow on that crosshair, he looked away at the worst opportunity, and now Mime and Shrimsy, nades coming on in. This is going to give Tiggleton the opportunity to finally swing in, group up with this squad, and delete their opponents.
Here we go, making the cross now. He's got the pathing for it to work. Mime now starting to move around the low side of the hill. Is he going to be able to come in back behind this? We've got the Sonics comms prepped and ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and hear exactly what's happening from there.
Okay, I'm peeking with you. I need a tree.
One's above me on the high tree.
Rock's clean.
One's low red, I think. Oh my god.
Right. I'm just crawling. You might be able to play back.
It might be
Carry
two
me.
I can actually res
It is
dig.
two standing. It's two standing. One standing.
I can res dig.
Trade him.
He's 1 HP on
Trade
me.
him.
Fuck.
On you, on
He's in the smoke in front of me on orange.
Go 1 PM.
He's going left side of it, flushing.
To the right of that. He moved in the smoke.
Nice,
Nice.
Heal up.
Can get you.
Carry him.
You can pick him up. Yahoo could have run to your hill from the yellows.
Yeah.
And with that, Tiggleton's desperate cross comes to an end. Every single point at the end of this is going to matter.
Every point matters.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh, Tiggleton, you
What?
were driving around that angle. Remember, Roth, Friendly Fire's going to get some vision in. Elevate still just trying to hold down the angle that they're at for this. But, I mean, you're just trying to crest up this hill. And even if you do manage to make up there, Friendly Fire is going to have vision. Yaho's already positioned up. If you wrap around to the south or to the east, that's going to be the LG who's already entrenched is going to see you. So Sonics are going to go down, and really it's just a matter of hunting down all of these vehicles that they already know. You can see teams are just dropping like flies.
Overall leaderboard, though, I'm curious to see if this does open the door for Luminosity to take that lead, and it does. They will jump into first with 22 total points, Third Eye right behind them, and Rats at 18, still feeling pretty comfortable. Family Business continues to sort of like grind their way up there, putting points on the board. You love to see it, man.
All right, Cam, last Erangel of the day. What are you looking for, man?
I was hoping for a wacky plane path, but it seems to be another boring normal one.
Boo. But we have been getting good circles with very boring plane paths, so maybe.
That is true. Yeah, it's actually Sonics that are able to find the angle on top of this. The fight has lasted long enough that things are just falling apart for both these squads. Luminosity do go down, and Yahoo as well, because Tiggleton is there to put that final nail in the coffin. Sonics now with control of this southern area. They do still need to move, but Shrimsy can give the information on the east side and allow Sonics to have more educated approaches to the north.
Feels bad, Shrimsy. He gets in a car, drives all the way over there, doesn't even get the kill. That's... but now we've got Sonics playing this position that's going to be very far to the south. STK did manage to make it into the circle, but into this little, I guess, curve that you're talking about here. I've heard it called noodle. I've heard it called a ton of things. We could see a very peculiar firefight, as that is one of the more interesting locations to see our firefight. It's like that in bunkers, really, is about the only way you're going to see a firefight that enclosed.
Sonics has a bit of a decision to make. How do they rotate through this? I imagine that they spotted out STK, just judging by the fact that they don't want to swing toward the west. Instead, just come up from the east. There's more space for them to take that direction. But really, it's all about finding a place that they can post up, get cover, or even make cover with their vehicles, and not get heavily punished by Orion.
Dude, Elevate is still alive and kicking after being camped originally, having to drive through everything. Their vehicles aren't in good condition. You can see tires aren't necessarily the best, but they're going to roam into shoot to kill's direction while Orion is going to be taking the shots. Sonics aren't going to have clean vision into this one. Vehicle's going to pop out. Purdy's going to see it. It is just a complete onslaught coming out. Elevate does go down, but it is going to be at a big cost. 2 members down for shoot to kill. They are moving, but they cannot be harassed too much as Sonics want to move, but Orion are taking shots and stalling everything that's happening there.
But his teammates are falling all around him,
Sonics!
especially with the angle, and now Sonics also pushing in onto Orion.
This is turning into the winning fight, but oh my god, there's so much Molotov. The Sonics are burning all over the place, trying to move in. 1 member's already going to be down. Shrimzy's trying to defend up the angle over here, but that stopped them dead in their tracks. STK hears this, foot pushing in, realizing the fact that this is where the game is going to end, and they want it. Fighting tooth and nail across. Firefight still going on between Third Eye and FB, but we're seeing the catalyst fight that could end the game down here at this compound. Shoots a kill, managed to make it with 3 members, even though Purdy just barely manages to make it to cover.
Third Eye has been eliminated. Funny business now, the lone survivor of the northeast side. They take some time, heal on up, and then see if they can't third party this fight. That is, if Sonics or SDK doesn't clean it up first. Mime and Shrimzy have both been knocked. This gives Vegas an opportunity. As he swings around, he's going to take that kill for himself, now up to 12.
Sonics are in such a terrible position right now. They are pinched in the worst way. They opt into going more to the east. They've got shotguns in hand. They just roam around. H1 connects with 1. They're looking around. He knows where the other one goes for the spray. H1 is the key to success right now. He just breached that building, open it up. It's going to be Purdy Curdy that's now trying to wrap into the other side, but it's going to be Butt that is waiting. Got to get the drop onto him. Now everything is starting to collide in as it's finally going to be Funny Business going down. Sonics with 2 members up, shoots a kill with 2 as well, and they know the approach as this is going to be an open ending.
Yeah, really good job, though. Oh, man, Sonics love using these rooftops to finish off games. It's been a trade, though. H1 has been knocked. It's all down to Tickleton to try and take this one away. SDK have been pushing so hard, so fast, and Tickleton try and get a revive, but he's scared of grenades.
Smoke being played right now, going for the peak. Tickleton sees it. Sonics with 12 kills and an amazing ending. That man fighting across the tops of Gotham City that was just an amazing set of IGL calls.
But this all came because of H1's push into Funny Business's building. He had the double barrel shotgun in hand. He knew what the play that he needed to make was, and he just full committed to it.
I am so excited, Cam. Everybody's coming in. They're being more aggressive. Fights happening, Toffees. Woo!
Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard, though, as we jump in a little further. 3 games down. STK maintains that top position at 33. Wow. Well, let's go now to game number 4 with the 2 guys who can always deliver at this level of performance. Matchup, Cameron, it's your call.
We go on real northwest, and I am excited because Trailer Park is in the circle. You thought I forgot.
I mean, you know it's not going to go trailer.
We still even have a little bit of Oasis. Funny Business is going to be able to do a good job and provide cover, but notice the distance separating them out and how much they're trying to take control of. This is Roth. Man, Roth's just, he's being quietly really, really good. Whenever we see him do something, it's just catalyst moment into catalyst moment is, look, Shrimzy's down. Mime can't even defend this. This is going to be a kill point surrendered over.
Yeah, Mime is intelligently so just going to try and run away from this one. The timing is a bit tight, but he is going to get out of there. For a second, it looked like he would have gone for the revive, but Roth immediately started pushing the second he got that knock. And the team followed up on it. In fact, they're even just going to continue to push Mime down. They see an opportunity. Friendly fire. They just want to continue to go aggressive onto these fights.
I love it. Make sure you control the game. Force people away. Make sure the fact that they're afraid of you. Get the damage out. Mime's just having to swerve to get away. Does look like he is at least going to be able to meet back up with Tickleton and H1. But are Friendly Fire going to continue this? They're going to be rounding into a blind corner. And if they do, they might get a face full of lead from Mime, man. That's, yeah, I like the fact. Just retreat back. Use the hillside, separate it out, call that good territory.
You just see the overhead of all of these teams here on the east. Elevate with a good position, and Third Eye also with an angle from their central compound. We saw them getting involved as well.
Looks like Sonics do have oversight in what's going on in the dynamic fight. ADR, you managed to take down one team that was harassing you for oh so long. Whoa, LG! They just send it. They go, no, we want this compound. This is where the game is going to be won from, and I would not be surprised if that is the case. They come in strong, but they don't manage to get exactly what they want. Let's just go ahead and listen into their comms as all the action is breaking out.
We need to go.
I'm playing as slow as I can.
Yeah, I'm here. We're
Oh,
fine.
what the? I don't even know if like.
Comms? They have a double barrel.
Tell the guy to our southwest. We need to watch that as well. Watch that.
We see this
This
guy's
could be
fighting
SDK
hard.
or ill.
Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard and see if it gets shook up yet again. STK now officially has that chicken dinner to make it feel so much better, but 55 points.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It seems like the coach swap is working out in STK's favor, Cam. I'm going to turn it over to you, Kings, to run the match. Penultimate game of the day. Let's do this thing.
Cam, it's your turn. Where do you want this to go? Where is your dream circle?
I just want everyone to have a good time.
Boo! They're sitting at 7s right now, and a lot of that due to those early kills.
Ooh, we'll see if that continues, but now Sonics are also getting some early kills onto Third Eye.
Okay,
A good Molotov to open the escape for
Just
Third Eye.
slam the
Then
door on that
H-Win
one,
is H-Win is swinging around the side. They're trying to isolate this player.
The longer he can do this, the more he has a chance for his team to set up for success. The issue is they need to protect him as he's trying to get out, and you can see he's on the hunt. He just wants to get on the other side of that wall. He's finally found the gap. He is going to be able to get away and even find a vehicle on top of that. That is such a clean reposition coming back up. But oh no, they traded one member for another one. Oldest didn't get the
really
memo.
good knock on. Oh, really good knock on H-Win, but gets caught out in the open. It's just a smoke, so Shimsy's not going to be taken out with that, or Tiggleton rather.
Do you
But
go
now
back
Richie
in?
and the rest of Third Eye, it looked like Third Eye were going to want to continue this fight anyway, despite Adam being taken or removed from the situation, but now they definitely want to continue it, get some revenge for Oldless. They can't save him, but they can at least get some kills in return.
Oh, shoot to kill.
This is
Shoot to kill.
STK. I'm like, wait a second, that's a different color in the mix. Shoot to kill now also. Mime. Did Mime recognize that he got spotted? I mean, this is again just more aggressive shoot to kill play, looking for early game third party opportunities. They find Vox, and now seeing that in the kill feed, if Mime didn't spot STK earlier, they know that there's another team here.
What does SDK want to do? This is
Get kills. What do
seriously,
you mean, Matt?
It's on an island. Are they going to move in? It looks like the rest of the members are now realizing, okay, we can probably make something happen. Shrimsy is going to take one of them down. Richie B is going to get flushed as well. Molotov going to slow him down. Sonics doing good on the defense, but are we just going to see really Third Eye be the meat grinder that's going to allow Shoot to Kill to come in, swoop in, try to make a play? Third Eye does go down. They wanted this. 3 kills for Sonics, but what are Shoot to Kill going to do now?
Rotation. They came in so late to zone number 1 that they're just trying to find some information, it seems. But yeah, they are very behind on the curve. Take over now, holding the angle. Easy shots coming out. They recognize that Funny Business are pushing on in. Funny Business a bit separated for what is a later send into a city. Funny Business versus ADR. ADR have the long rotation, made their way into the zone, made their way into cover, but it is not safe at all. It's all down to Stray, and whoop! That is a stranger outside the bathroom window.
This is really just a 2v3 at the time, with Penta kind of providing overwatch and what's going to be going on. Tater does turn himself into a baked potato, but does manage to survive. But that just means the fact that Sonics still can't focus in. And oh no, Tig had to step away. He thought that was going to be done, but it is going to be Sonics now finding 2 knocks. Can they finally take down the unstoppable Shoot to Kill?
They won the first time, and they are on track to win the second. Tater does go down to Mime, and now it's more knocks. Sonic's 4 up, all down to Penta. What can he do? 1 versus 4. And I think he might just try and deny this kill, but the push is coming on in. Sonics aren't going to let that happen. 11 kill victory. Second win for them on the day, and they are going to try and contest SDK at the top of the leaderboard.
Dave says momentum is important, so Sonics picking up that win is going to be massive moving into our last game. You know, the fact that this is a team that doesn't like to watch a team like STK picking up a ton of kills, getting a big lead on them. They get hungry, and the more hungry they get, the more madder they get. Somebody get them a Snickers already.
Let's talk about Shoot to Kill. 75 freaking points after 5 games is insane to me, Cameron. For a team that's coming in cold,
Yeah.
it is time for the final match of day 1 of the PUBG America series. Our last game, it's in the desert. Let's get in the sandbox. Gentlemen, take it away.
Eye in the sky, dropping hot, Dave. We almost had some early conflicts right there, but the players were easily able to get some vehicles and just eat it away.
Uh-oh. Oh, Maji. Third Eye trying to find that angle. He's getting peppered down to 2 HP. This is going to be a hard revive, but he's going to want to go for at least one teammate.
Oh my God, nades coming in, mollies. There it is. There. With the circle now revealing, LG's like, hey, I can take that loot and that dip, and I'm gonna feel pretty good about it.
This might be a hot take. I think STK did enough on the day.
Dude, look, STK not even making it top 10. Psh,
Washed.
psh, washed, done. How dare them? Meanwhile,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, okay.
Sonics, they lost. Oh, actually, they didn't lose Tickleton.
They
I
got the
thought
rest,
he
yeah.
was way off in the distance, but he's getting revived. There's another knock on Shrimsy, but Sonics are somehow staying alive, and there's only 2 kills right now, but they have the location of Fournation and FTA. They can take these fights. No real risk of someone third-partying except for perhaps Third Eye way off on the east side of the zone.
He's just trying to follow the footsteps. It's starting to get more and more spicy. Shotgun out, goes for the shot, getting my type of shotgun blast as Bunt is going to take him down. Dylan, don't worry. Bunt's not going to be long for this world either, as Sonic's got some goals.
Still alive. T-Sock was the kill was stolen by Mime. And now Sonic's there just playing it safe. Not losing any members, just using utility here. And there it is. Bunt's gonna get taken out. Sonics steal this position. They swoop in. Really good timing for them. Avoiding fighting on the outskirts like with FTA and Fournation. And I mean, looking at how Fournation has fared, seems like the solid choice.
They've got time. They've got to go quickly. Sonic's going to use the opportunity because Third Eye had to send their last member back up to try to reinforce. Lamborghini is trying to move into that. LG now using this also to take some shots into FTA, who's trying to cling to life. Sonic's the biggest beneficiary of that chain of events because it let them sweep by Elevate. Not as clean as they wanted to, but, you know, they managed to get into a position. They're not in the safe zone yet, but they do have some pathing options with this lone member of Third Eye having to move back and forth. It looks like Sonics might take control of this, and now coming back into it, you're now walking into a very outnumbered firefight.
Yeah, really heads up play. Spotting what Third Eye are doing and trying to take advantage of that. Flashes come out. They're trying to solidify this position, but it's just not really in the zone, but they hear the bike moving away. This means that they have a little more freedom of space. Oldless gets removed. That frees up so much more space for Sonics to play with, but he is just playing safe. The rest of Third Eye is trying to push forward. Vox goes down, but Sonics cannot commit 100% of their attention that way because of Elevate.
Sonics are in the pressure point position, but LG have the most control with the way that they're kind of shifting around. They have the most options on how they want to handle this. Sonics, they still need to creep forward with this new circle that has popped up, and they still have Oldless that's right on top of them. LG in a more comfortable position. Really, the only team that actually has all of their members capable of easily getting inside of the circle is Sonic's going to roll through. Oldless tries to go for it, but he's going to go down. Adam gets vision, and I'm having flashbacks to PGC based off of these positions.
Ooh, grenades are coming out. Sonic's immediately spreading, avoiding the utility, and they're finding the angles. Adam also goes down. Waiting to see if they can find an opportunity to get into the mix.
Snickers has to stay back to take on Elevate. That's going to be revealed entirely from Sonic's angles. The other 3 members are charging up into Sonic's positioning. Just 3 teams up. H1's going to find out Hikerman, take him down. That means that Mime's having to play an angle as well as Snakers into what's going on in Elevate. This is a much more of a 3v3 situation, but High Ground is going to favor Sonics looking in. This is going to be peak battles. Grenades exploding, air bursting right in front of Sonic's faces. LG, they have been looking to be able to nip back up at Sonics, and now this is their opportunity. So much on the line for every one of these 3 teams. This is, man, we really want you guys to start shooting each other before this blue zone comes in, and no, you didn't do it. Why didn't you do it? Gat's just trying to survive. He's surviving for longer than we thought, but that is going to be how we thought it happened with Elevate. Now, Sonics hopping in the vehicles. They're making the sin down, trying to move into a defended position right up next to Snakers. He's just going to crest up. He's going to go down. Mime in the back finds the angle. The other 3 for LG need to make it happen. Tickleton is going to go down from Rello. Now, LG is starting to find the angles that they need to work with, but Sonics jump across the circle. They're starting to spot this one out. Only 2 members up. LG playing it slow and steady, but the res in safety gonna happen as Tig is now back up and fighting strength.
Oh no, now Rillo has gone down to his own teammate. things are kind of falling apart in all the chaos, in all the utility, but the revive should still come up. A great grenade coming up from Flood. Knocks 2. It is all on to HWin right now.
Hero plays from HWin. He has been making some massive moments for Sonics. Can he make another one? Moving forward, grenades are gonna flush out. Goes for the spray to 1. The hero effort isn't gonna come up. LG, 17 kills with a massive game.
They saw how well STK were playing and said, you know what, final round, we can do this one better. What an amazing round from Luminosity. We were talking about it might have been a little slow for them, but just the kills that they were able to rack up both on and off observing was absolutely fantastic. I didn't realize they went all the way up to 17.
I mean, 27 points. Whenever you have a 27-point day and you're still in 3rd place, 27 points in one game and you're still in 3rd, and it's still the first day. That is crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Cameron, STK, they have one less chicken, and I mean, honestly, a lot more points for how early it is in this.